I'm live again, the camera's on, I'm sipping on my coffee. The chat is moving way too fast, they're trying to come off me. Phil Cooper's in the city, but he's crashing every car. His GTS skills honestly haven't hit the bar. The banter's getting heated now, it's a five-way verbal war. Fact like Mikey, Glenn, and Noah, Phil is asking for some more. But Alvin's in the corner just watching it all go down while we wait for the biggest legend to come back.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hello. I had myself muted. I didn't have the comments pulled up. Let's see here real quick. There we go. Yeah, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, thank you for letting me know, Jacob. Getting all the comments pulled up here. There we go. Welcome. Hopefully you're all doing well. This game is awesome. Obviously, it's just the first Sonic, but good little intro. Very cool. Love how they added the intros and stuff to all of the Sonics here. I guess it doesn't let you skip this. Oh, there it is. All right. We'll do classic mode. We'll do start. No continuation. All right, start new game. How you doing today, Jacob? Thanks for joining, everybody. Welcome. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button if you're able to. Right after the level starts, get a power up like that. That's awesome. What's up, Quincy? How's it going, buddy? I still need to get those new screens uploaded. I haven't had a chance yet. I've been so freaking busy. We spent an hour looking for Corinne's keys earlier. Yes, we finally found them. Here we go. Let's go up here this time. Take a little bit of different way. Awesome. Oh, okay, nothing special. Ooh, you know what? Might as well get. Oh no. Oh well. I say I was super close to getting a free hand. That's okay. Hey, what's up, Eric Mills? How you doing, man? Welcome in. I'm off tonight because someone jumped in front of the train on my work. Hold on. No, damn it. I'm off tonight because someone jumped in front of the train on my way to work, and it stops the trains and had to call off. I didn't see, but they said it was on the intercom, and oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's a hard night. I'll be back next time. Uh-oh. Well, no worries, Eric. I understand, man. You do what you gotta do, brother. I'm sorry to hear you're having a hard night. Well, thank you for everything you always do, Eric. I hope you don't have too hard of a night for too long, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, right, buddy? Here we go. Hey, peace out, brother. Wish I could figure out how to get those, that free man that's over there. Nope. I was thinking about playing, Mario Arcade. And I was like, I have just played Mario today. I haven't played Sonic 1 in a while. So here I am. Here I am with the first Sonic. Hey, Patty, welcome in, dude. Never had that happen before. What's up, Punk Sticks? This is the Sonic Origins Collection version of Sonic 1. And it has a spin dash, unlike original Sonic 1. Now, Sonic 1 did actually have a spin dash in another version of Sonic 1, and that was the Sonic Jam version of Sonic 1. Here we go. It's neat to play Sonic 1 with the spin dash. Hey, what's up, Charles? Those bastards. There we go. Oops, let's get that here. Oh, what? I couldn't hit him when he was coming in. Hey, to the chat, I was waiting for you to go live, doing some night driving. It's been shared. Thanks, Jody. Boom, there we go. I need some coffee, like stat. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna do 2 things of the instant tonight. Actually, let's see here. You know what? I think I need the extra charge. Let's do, hold on. I don't know if this has been used or not. It doesn't look like it, but I mean, it is. It is on the older side, so it's just been sitting out in the oxygen. At least this is sealed, so always appreciate you joining, Jody. I can't wait to get that one loaded up, Quincy. I've just been so stupid busy with kids, man. It's been one thing after another today. Some days I barely have time to fucking think. It feels like today was one of those days where I felt like I didn't even have time to think. Some game, huh? That's gonna be a good one for like really awesome whoa moments. I can't believe that just happened. I'm surprised it was uploaded. Most old commercials aren't uploaded on the tube, but I'm glad it is. Yes, I agree. Patrick Brooks. Doing? Yeah, I agree. The sound when Sonic unalives. Very funny for sure. I didn't expect that. Totally fucking forgot about that. Well, don't ever do that. Alright, just gonna stir my coffee real quick. Man, I put so much more on my Steam Deck tonight too. Got like a solid hour just to do some downloading. I got all kinds of stuff added on there. I added Gauntlet Dark Legacy to the GameCube. That should be fun. No, motherfucker, are you kidding me? I did it again. Oops. I did kind of jinx myself. You're right. You are not wrong. Again? I know. Oh man. What a poor specimen of a retro streamer. Go. Alright, welcome. Hopefully everybody had a good night. Have y'all seen the movie Between Love and Hate? Came out in the 90s, Lynn Whitfield, Bobby Rutten. No, I haven't seen that. Blame it on Monday, dude. Yeah. Sounds good to me. go. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. Trying to decide whether I'm going to play Oblivion or Tears of the Kingdom in the morning, because I am coming on in the morning. I got on at 11 o'clock tonight, so I'm probably going to end around 1:30. Tony Gilbert said, "Yay, Sonic." Get the kids on the bus, and then start my stream like directly after. Unnecessary, but you still wanted it. I still wanted it for sure. There we go. I scoured the Xbox Live Arcade ROM section and got everything that I could. Everything that I had at one point. Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah, for real. Hey, Matthew Wind, welcome in, man. Alright, let's try to get 2 more lives while I'm... 46 more coins while I'm in here. Here we go. Ruh-roh. Going... Oh man, I get asked that every single time I play this game. Every single time I play this game. I just wanted to say that the other day I was sick and your stream got me through it. Thank you so much. Dude, you are fucking welcome. I am so happy to hear that. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You know, the stream has been there for quite a few people when they're down and out, and that's awesome. Tyrone found the stream when he was in the hospital. A bunch of people have found the stream at different times when they were down and out, so pretty awesome. A thin line between love and hate. I want to say that I heard about it as a kid, but like, it never, you know, I was a kid, you know, so I didn't know. Probably too young for it at the time. Don't want to get caught under that. Here we go. I'm glad to hear that, Matthew. Go. Ooh. That would have sucked. I just need 1 ring. Why does it matter about the emeralds? I don't know. But I get asked every single time. I think they're just trying to make conversation, which is cool, you know, but at the same time, every single time I play this game, I have someone ask that. Which it's not a terrible question. It's just repetitive for me, but they don't know that. You know, you don't know that, Sapphire. So I still appreciate you being here. But it is a rather repetitive question that I get. I would go as far to say, though, that most of the people who ask if I can get the emeralds probably can't get the emeralds themselves. Getting the emeralds is a pain in the ass. Makes the game too easy. I've played with Supersonic. You're just blasting through the whole game. As soon as you get 50 stars, you can barely stand on anything. Sonic is so stupid fast. Like, if I wanted to play a Super Saiyan, I'll play a Dragon Ball Z game. But, I mean, admittedly, it was really cool back in the day, you know, for Sonic to suddenly turn gold. Ooh! No, motherfucker! Ah, I knew I shouldn't have tested it. I knew I shouldn't have. I was being greedy with my chances. God damn it. Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Don Piano. Fuck. All right. No, damn it. Why? What happens when you get all the Chaos Emeralds? Hold on just a second, guys. I gotta start the stream over. Stupid stream. Just a second, y'all. Well, now I'm gonna be having anxiety the whole night about stupid. So dumb. Be having anxiety the whole night about my stream ending. That's so stupid. What happens when you get all the emeralds? You get supersonic. I had to start my stream over for some stupid fucking reason because Facebook decided to end for reasons I don't know. All right, I'm back on Facebook. Facebook had to all of a sudden end. One second, everybody. Sorry about the wait. All right, here we go. Welcome back. Yes, I am back. All right, just got to keep an eye on things. That's so stupid when that happens. I wish I knew why that happened. How should I know, Thomas? I have no idea, man. I just work here. And I know that it wasn't an internet issue, because if it was, then my other two streams would have had a hiccup or an issue, and they didn't. What's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing, man? Hey, Kristen, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. There we go. Sweet. Welcome back, Skeptic. Yeah, I wish I knew why that happened. I don't know why. But I do hear of other streamers having the same issue. Here we go. I'm not sure. There's no way for me to know, Kristen. I just know I looked over and there was a signal issue, but it wasn't, you know, from my internet. It was just a Facebook issue. Just a stream crash, unfortunately. I don't know. Wish I knew. Wish I knew lots of things. I appreciate you being here. There we go. There we go, got him. I deleted the other streams, so don't worry about any shares you did. You're not going to be double sharing or anything. All right. -15 where you are, good lord. That is cold. You probably feel like summer here to you guys. I should have just named the stream I don't know what happened. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Man, we never get feet of snow. Most we ever get is about a foot. Ah, boo. God damn it, are you fucking serious, man? This game's pissing me off tonight. Yeah, Sega has most definitely done great soundtracks, that's for sure. Yeah, it definitely was the book that was having the issue, because if it was other issues, then I would have had, you know, internet issues all around. But YouTube was still fine, so I know that it was just a stupid book issue. Do the people panic and empty the shelves of milk and bread when it comes to snow where you're at? Oh yeah. Yep, every time. Every time. Oh, Mondays. Just another manic Monday. I don't know why Jill is so tall. No school in the morning because of snow. You gotta walk your kids to the bus, Infamous? I gotta walk my kids to the bus in the morning. They're definitely school tomorrow. Hey, Angelo, thank you so much for the stars on this slow, slow day, good sir. I think everyone's recovering from Christmas.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hey, Death Star. What's up, Kevin? Kevin McElroy. There we go. Look. Ah. Thank you again, Mangello. Appreciate it, buddy. ADD is not interested in Supersonic. He goes through the level the normal way. Yeah, I'm just not interested in getting... It's a pain in the ass. Alright guys, let's keep it on happy subjects if we can, because there ain't nothing we can do about it in here, and I'm not about to get on. I've had too stressed of a day to think about shit I can't control, you know? We can only do so much in our own lives to control what's going on. Here we go. There we go. Excellent. Ooh. I'm watching a show about Bigfoot. That's a good topic. Dude, do you guys believe in Bigfoot or no? I don't really know. I mean, Guess it could be real. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? What, you can't control the weather? You suck. I can control whether or not you're here. I'm just kidding. That's a different type of weather. That's the WH weather for all you dumbasses. I'm just kidding. There's the WE weather, which is like snow and shit, and the WH weather, which is whether I give a shit or not. And just to let you know, R-A-R-E is are you going to the mall? O-W-R is our time. Our time to spend together. Our trip. R-A-R-E is are you going there? Are you gonna eat that? But you could say our rice is... all rices are white and brown. And our rice is cooked. You can use both in both sentences. There's a little English lesson for y'all. I used to get the twos mixed up, like 2, 2, and 2, like T-O-O is also basically. I went there too, T-O-O. I want 2 of these, T-W-O. I want to stop talking about this, T-O. Are you? Yes. I'm still recovering from it from earlier. A bunch of people lined up and threw rocks at me. If you want to change the weather of the world, you should find another wizard. Which witch is which? Well, your mom's a witch, which I'm not really sure of. I'm just kidding. Which witch is which? By the way, I wasn't trying to be negative. I don't think you were negative, Death Star Jedi. I don't think that at all. But unfortunately, talking about homelessness is a subject that is just kind of like. I'm just trying to keep it upbeat in here. I don't necessarily think you were negative, and your thought is noble. You know, like, I do feel bad too. And I'm just being silly, y'all. I'm not a grammar Nazi. I'm just telling you guys so you know the correct ways to, say it. Because unfortunately, in the world of Facebook and social media, that is the first thing that people will make fun of is your grammar. Now, granted, it is really stupid, and it's the way you can tell that someone's losing an argument is if they make fun of you or make fun of your grammar. Did you know that in Florida they have laws and signs telling people not to do inappropriate things to skunks and crocodiles? I mean, that's Florida for you. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, there's just some really stupid people out there screaming and calling that's really dumb, Death Star. Not saying you're dumb. If someone did that, they're really dumb. Thank you again, Mangelo, for the 100 stars, good sir. Today is just going to be one of those slow days that happen throughout the month, and that's okay. It is what it is. Hopefully I don't have too many more of them. I was waiting on Phil Koufax to see if he wanted to play some Golden Axe 2 on the Switch, but you know, there are other people here who might want to play. Does anyone want to join me on Golden Axe 2 on the Switch? Through the Sega Genesis app. What do you think? What do you think? Wait for one more bubble here. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I mean... yeah. Well, it amazes me the shit people get reach for. Alvin, thank you for the stars on this slow day, good sir. There we go. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Sure. Oh, what? Come on. Thank you again,
ADD
Alvin.
found. Strength of the Dragon King.
Come on now. Yeah, that's true. I've had some really crazy Mondays though in the past, but I'd say more have been slower than not. Some Mondays though surprise the hell out of me. Hey man, watching this live from Liverpool, England. Bringing back great memories of my parents buying me my Sega Mega Drive. Dude, hell yeah, welcome in, man. Thank you. Welcome in, Mikey Pryor. Yes, got to walk the kids to the bus, but it being 8 degrees in the morning, they canceled school. My bad, was cleaning up. That's okay. No worries, man. And, you know, it doesn't matter how, you know, I just kind of put the question out there, and if you answered, cool. If you didn't, cool. You know, but I still appreciate you taking time to answer. There we go. Yep. Oh yeah. They cancel school for it being cold around here all the time. If it's a certain temperature, yeah, they most definitely cancel school for that. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Austin? Yeah, for sure. But heck, I can always still hope, man. You never know. I've had some crazy slow evenings. So slow days turn into some of the craziest days before. It does happen. I can always hold out hope. Up with hope, down with dope. Yeah, they never canceled school for extreme cold when we were kids. We just had to suck it up. Yep. Yeah, dude. We barely got snow days when I was in school. Barely. Yep, it had to be like 6 inches of snow for them to cancel. So there's been 2 times where Sonic 1 has had a spin dash. The first time Sonic 1 had a spin dash was on the Sega Origins, Sonic Jam on the Sega. Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn had a spin dash. And when they first ported Sonic 1 over to the Saturn, in the process of making it, they put the spin dash in Sonic 1 and it completely broke the game. And so they had to rewrite the entire game for it to work on the Sega Saturn. The second instance of Sonic 1 having a spin dash is Sonic Origins. Sonic Origins added a spin dash into Sonic 1. So 2 instances of Sonic 1 having a spin dash, but you're correct, Sonic 1 typically does not have a spin dash. I play the original and I play the Origins version. If I plan on playing online with people, like asking someone to play online with me, I'll typically play on the Switch and I'll play Origins. How did it break the game? The coding couldn't handle it. When Sega was originally making Sonic Jam for the Sega Saturn and they put the spin dash in there, it broke. Oh man. Did putting the spin. When Sonic was making Sonic 1 for Sonic Jam, did the spin dash break the game at first?
The spin dash wasn't a game-breaking feature in the original Sonic 1 for Sonic Jam. In fact, Sonic Jam was one.
When Sonic Jam was being developed, did the spin dash give them trouble in development? Yes. Here we go. See? You can read it yourself. Yes, the implementation of the spin dash in the Sega Saturn port of Sonic 1 caused developmental issues, specifically regarding camera scrolling and level design in Green Hill Zone. Screen scrolling issues when Sonic was using the spin dash in Green Hill Zone, winding tunnels, options. So yeah, so you can look up more information on that. But during development, it did give lots of technical issues adding the spin dash. But again, oh, what the fuck was that? Right. All right. So here we go. At least it started me on Act 3. That's cool. my niece learned Banjo-Kazooie. Is so wholesome. My niece is, yeah, my son Lucas is learning how to play N64. It's a great system to start off with. I wish Sega still sold systems. Selling out for 50 million wasn't enough. Personally, Sega is terrible behind the helm of making consoles. They fucked up the Game Gear by using super cheap screens, and Sega Game Gear, they also approved up to 15 dead pixels in the process of making the Game Gear. They made really poor decisions making the Dreamcast. They were supposed to go with, I believe it was Hitachi or someone like that. They were supposed to go with a really amazing company for the graphics, and the company accidentally leaked something, and so Sega went with like a no-name company, someone from like a country club. They put out the Sega 32X like the same time as they released the Saturn. I mean, what kind of dumbass company puts out a competing system to the system they're about ready to put out? Like, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Sega made dumb fucking decisions. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like Sega, because I love Sega, but they made dumb decisions. There's a reason why they're not in the console race anymore, and it was because of their stupid fucking decisions. They were terrible at business decisions. What they are good at is being a third-party company. I am much happier with Sega being a third-party company than I ever was with their, with them being a main company. But the cool thing is realistically, Sega really never left. The Xbox recruited like half of the team who made the Dreamcast to work on the Xbox, and the original Xbox got a lot of Sega exclusives because of it. I mean, Sega made another dumb decision where they made Shenmue, which most games back in the day, it maybe took 3 to 6 million to make or whatever. Shenmue cost 70 million to make the system, to make the game. And they basically found out that in order to break even on Shenmue, like every single person who owned a Dreamcast needed to buy a copy of Shenmue for them to break even. And that just didn't happen. They lost their ass on Shenmue. And they made really poor decisions throughout the process of their consoles. I can, as a person who runs a business, even though you might not consider this a business, it is still the business. Sega CD was awesome, for sure. Sega CD was super badass. Regardless of the badassery, they still made dumb decisions. They made stupid business decisions. Let's see here, yeah. So, love Sega, but they made dumb decisions throughout the process. How was your day, Mangelo? Mine was good, man. It was just stressful. It's just been really slow this month, so I won't lie. I'm trying to like hide my anxiety as I stream, basically. It's just been super slow. Let's see here. I don't think that's gonna come down again. Oh my gosh, I got lucky. Holy crap. Okay. Reminiscing back to the early Sega Mega Drive days, it still haunts me that I never beat the final boss in Revenge of Shinobi. Oh man, you made it to the final boss? That's amazing. What's my favorite Sega CD game? Yours is Sewer Shark? That's awesome. Sewer Shark was amazing when I first played it. My favorite Sega CD game is either Samurai Showdown CD, or this game called Mega Race. Let's see here. Or Final Fight CD, because that was the best of the 16-bit Final Fights. Have you ever actually got Robotnik to explode in this level? It's difficult. I think maybe one time. But it is stupid difficult. You're absolutely right. I remember the Dreamcast, one of the most hackable systems when it came out. Yeah, that's because they used gigadiscs and had terrible protection on their systems. Yeah, copywriting just destroyed the Dreamcast too. Quincy, I don't know what you mean when you just type N64DD. Sorry, buddy, I don't know. Like, what about the N64DD? I guarantee no one here has ever played one, and if you have, you might be lying. Or you're a huge collector. I've never played a DD. I know what the disc drive is. But here's the thing, is I get confused whenever someone just puts one or two words. I don't know what they're saying. What do you mean about the disk drive? You know, like I need context. I need to know, you know, what someone means, you know, when they say something, so I can respond back to them. But you know, it'd be like me going into a chat and just typing hot dog. What about hot dogs? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Do you think they're gross? Do you think they're delicious? You know, do you eat them with a bun? Do you eat them on bread? What about hot dogs? You know. Anywho. Well, so Quincy, you're not wrong, but we were kind of like, we were talking about, we were, but I just didn't know what you meant by it, you know? I just didn't know, because I don't think anyone's ever played an N64 DD here anyway. Oh. N64 DD never came to the US either. That's going to be a system that not a lot of people can relate with, to be honest with you. It's more of an allure, a collector's item if you must, which I would never purchase it. Years ago I might have purchased one, if I had the opportunity, you know, but I never had the opportunity. I never found one, never saw one. No, you're all good, Quincy. I just didn't know what you meant, dude. Like, I was just kind of like, what about it? You know, what about the disk drive? Well, I guess no one wants to play Sega Genesis Golden Axe with me, so that's okay. I'll play it alone. But I am playing yeah, I mean, that would be something you would have to figure out through probably watching a video about the N64 DD. That's pretty niche information, but that's really cool, Death Star. No, Golden Axe is not a Street Fighter game. Golden Axe is like Streets of Rage, but with weapons. Ah, okay. Those are interesting to watch when they do like super deep dives of consoles and stuff like that. Well, I guess I must go this way. You saw a blue PS1 and it was expensive? Sounds about right. Never liked this level. Pain in the ass. There we go. Here we go. All right, excellent. Oh, geez. Sweet. Yeah, if it continues to be super slow like this, I'm probably gonna just end early and come on tomorrow and hope for a better tomorrow. Yeah, it is super duper slow, and I don't... So, let's see, we've been live for about 37 minutes. I'll probably go for about an hour and a half or so tonight, maybe just shy of 2 hours. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. This level sucks. Oh, bastard. They need to make more Dreamcast compilations. Like, we need Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, like a 2-pack, like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, but they just better not charge fucking $80 for those douchebags. God. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Quincy, I don't think they'll ever do a Panasonic 3DO collection just because there weren't enough games to justify it, to be honest with you. There weren't enough good games to justify it. I bet you, to be honest with you, they'd probably have a hard time getting those games to run on some of the newer hardware, to be honest with you. Just a guess. That was a rage quit. The second game I've rage quit today. All right. Well, I'm still going to play Golden Axe 2. Oh, that's the first Golden Axe, damn it. Here we go. Terrence Jordan, welcome in. Yeah, you didn't even have to hack the Dreamcast for it to play. I feel like having an easy evening on this game. You didn't even have to hack the Dreamcast for it to play used games. You just had to copy a disc, copy a game to a disc, and they worked. Take the ROM, copy it to a disc, throw it in a Dreamcast. There was nothing to it. Are you sure there's a Zelda game on satellite, Satellaview or whatever it is? I don't think they'll ever make. They'll never make a collection for Satellaview games, more than likely. Hey, take care, Moses. Have a good one, dude. Got a whole shit ton of lurkers in the house tonight. I see Skeptic and Quincy and Thomas and Nick Lagrasso and Angelo and Kevin McElroy and Jacob Stinger and Kirk. But man, we got 18 people, 19 people here on the book, and maybe 8 of you are talking. Who's all lurking? If you're new here and you're lurking, stop your lurking. Lurking sucks. Only sucky people lurk. I'm just kidding. But say hello. Yeah, that's not the real YouTube support. Everybody report that who's on YouTube right now. Did you block them, Quincy? What's going on? Yeah, no, that's bullshit. That's just a fucking troll. Everybody, when they rip, I can still report that. I'm reporting it. There we go. Donald Fuller Drake, welcome in. Dude, if there was anything going on like that, it would be on my dashboard. It would be in my personal dashboard. And no one else would be able to see it. Fucking idiot. I'm back. Had to fuel the truck. Dude, hell yeah, I'm glad to hear you're back on the road. That troll must think I'm as dumb as he looks. Man, could you imagine the way that Speedo smells? Probably smells awful. Good lord. Probably smells like that troll. He probably goes into streams hoping someone's fucking dumb enough to fall for it. What's going on, Zane? So I love how in this Golden Axe, you can cast up to however many spell books you have. Like in the first game, if you every spell book, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 or whatever, each variation, numeric variation of spell books does a different spell. And the same in this, but at the same time, you can just use one over and over if you want, like this. Yep, they are. But then also too, you can hold them down and use up to like, you know, you can use up to like 5 or 6 by holding the button down, which is really cool. You send me Apple gift cards. Yeah, that's probably it. Ah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. They put a loincloth on her because some parents must have complained. All right, here we go. Here we go. I usually play this game co-op. I haven't went through this game solo in a while. But one of these parts coming up here is going to be way easier. Oh no. I love doing that. Damned idiots. That's the best. Can't do it anymore. All right, here we go. They got no brains, I see. Oh yeah, come on. Sweet. I think you should be able to get as many out of these guys as you can hit them. If they're running away, you should still be able to kick the books out of them. One second, everybody. Man, do you guys ever watch the Whatever podcast? I watch clips from that and shit just to kind of see the hilarity sometimes. And today, they were asking a group of girls on there. They asked them, what country is the Great Wall of China in? And no one knew the answer. And they also asked, if you buy 12 eggs for $3, how much does each egg cost? Me too, Jody. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Like, how do you not know basic fucking math? Like, everybody knows it's 30 cents a piece. I'm kidding, it's 25, obviously. Come on. But seriously, it's like one of the first math problems I knew. Two plus 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by, my god, 12 divided by 3 is 25. 1.25. Or I guess 3 divided by 12, whatever. Said it backwards. Been taking care of 5 kids all day, but still, that should be the easy answer. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. They get their knowledge from TikTok. Well, it ain't that simple. You gotta figure out tax minus that, do the math, then do the math. Let's say there was no tax. Theoretically. go. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, you're all good. I was just answering back. What I do, man, I answer every question I try. Damn. Here we go. Surprised I didn't get them all. Oh, shit. Probably should have saved that. All right, here we go. Oh, damn. That was a good start. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Gen Z scares me about everything. Yeah. I don't blame you there. You know, some things are just hard to understand. I was taking a walk tonight and I was thinking about that. I'm like, I'm walking and not paying attention to my cell phone. Is this a silent walk? Oh, damn. Yeah, for real. Actually, I would say a good majority of Gen Z is actually pretty smart, to be honest with you. But the shit they make up, it's just mind-blowing sometimes. Gen Z is actually, funny it is, becoming one of the most head-on-their-shoulders generations. I gotta admit. But they say some dumb shit. Like Silent Walk and Home Cafe. You don't have to come up with a special name just for making coffee at home. And the fact that they have trouble working 40 hours a week, a lot of them. But I gotta say, like, they're breaking away from a lot of social norms, like, how, you know, I mean, I can definitely understand, like, working for someone can be a pain in the ass, you know? It really can. A lot of people are very unreasonable. Oh, bull. Teenagers scare the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes and strike a violent pose. No, they were definitely talking about goth. Fuck you with your harder modes. I didn't really plan too much past Golden Axe because I was thinking I might have had someone in here to play. I just kind of put plus more. Oh yeah. No, for real, Zane. Be right back, y'all. Thanks for waiting. Mega Man 2 on Sega's fun to dabble with here and there. Let's just do the 8 master robots for fun. I worked so hard, my boss got a new truck. Well, that ain't nothing. I worked so hard, he got a new house. I gotta clear the data on that so I can start from the beginning. Here we go. Definitely don't want to start from a half-finished file. Alright, who do you guys start with when you play this game? I would imagine most people start with Metal Man. Honestly, it has a super interesting look to it, and it's really cool to hear the songs in a different way. Oh, I tried to slide. Get a lot more time on these to get out of there. So, fun fact about this game. This game came out in Japan and in Europe as physical copies, but never came to the US as a physical copy. It did, however, come to the US on the Sega Channel. I'll get those later. Just don't want to get smashed in the carpet. There we go. Cool. Worth getting past that. I don't know why people work for people under a 1099 unless you're getting paid big bucks. Might as well. Yeah, right. Probably because... Oh, man. I would more than likely say it's so the boss doesn't have to claim you as an employee. If you're a 1099, they can basically just say you're an independent contractor. And then they don't have to pay you as much. God damn it. Ridiculous. There we go. But one thing you can do as a 1099 employee versus a W-2 is you can write a lot of stuff off. You can write more stuff off than if you were a W-2. Oh yeah, Chris Knapp. Oh, he tricked me that time. A little bit tougher in this game. Hey, Chris Frederick, how you doing, man? Where's Chris Frederick at? I don't see him in there. Are his comments disappearing or something? Are you guys seeing Chris Frederick comments that I'm not seeing? Oh my gosh, wow. Your comments weren't coming up. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't seeing them. I had to refresh my chat just now. So you pick me up at 7:45. Why don't we make it 7:45? Oh man. I understand the whole discovery aspect of life, but don't hang your hat on it. Right. Also, don't rename things that are already made, you know, acting like you invented them. Not you. Zyler, welcome in. Also, fun fact, one of the 2 times Dr. Wily messes with time travel. Yes, I think they're starting to come onto their own and recognize the traditional work boss company relationship. They want to change that and define a path for themselves, which is good. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Ray. Thanks for being patient, Chris with a K. It seems like I can hit him a few times, but every time I do just a little bit more damage, he has to catch up with me with one hit. Metal Man should not be this difficult. Motherfucker. Oh man. Time. About fucking time, man. They were probably popping up over here, Ivana and everybody, but they definitely weren't popping up for me on my pop-out chat. But that's good they were showing for you guys. Mega Man definitely did some Mega Man training. It was rough. Metal Man is not supposed to be that tough typically. There we go, got him. The other time Dr. Wily messed with time travel was Rockman World 2. Oh, okay. Metal Man, do you think he partners with Metallica? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, It just depends. You have to ask yourself a question about that too, though. How did he get there? Did he have to ride the lightning? And if Mega Man got destroyed in the process, do you think the memory remains? I mean, if he did win, though, he'd definitely be the hero of the day. And I mean, I don't know. And no matter what Wily does, he's always going to be unforgiven. Definitely got to seek and destroy. Hey, all I know is Wily's been so unlucky during all of his endeavors, he definitely has a no-leaf clover. And ultimately is one. I was trying to think of how to make the one fun. Very nice. It's funny. Do I play the Mega Man X series? I do. I love Mega Man X. I can beat X1, X2. I can get to the last boss in X4. I haven't been able to beat it yet. But yeah, I like the X series. Here we go. I don't know. I think the next 100 years will be revolutionary in how the economy will function. Money will disappear, which sounds wild, but I believe it actually will usher in a new golden era of humanity. Who knows? Personally, I don't get too religious here, but I'm just gonna say, whenever money disappears, we'll probably be pretty close to Jesus coming back, and that's when we'll have the one world currency, and probably whenever Revelation starts, and hopefully I'm not here for that shit. Anyway, I digress. I don't want to be around for that, man. I'd rather be floating up to the sky. Because I am not ashamed. I am not going to not get into heaven because I'm worried about what someone thinks of me for believing, you know? So, fuck it. I don't mention it very often, but... Chris, you're funny. Have you heard the "we're all dead" theory? There's a "we're all dead" theory. Anybody ever heard that? Oh, you can change the subject all you want. I'm down to talk about anything. Just about. So basically, what the theory is, the theory goes that there is you guys know how they say out in space, traveling through time, traveling through space, different dimensions, time can last way different. Like 100 years somewhere else can be 8 minutes on Earth, you know, or 8 minutes on Earth could be 100 years somewhere else. Do you know about that? Okay, so the theory goes that when you unalive, they say that your life flashing before your eyes is you basically reliving your whole life again, but you're not alive. You're not alive. You're in this state of mind that you're right on the brink. You know your heart stopped beating, but your brain's active for like 8 more minutes. And they say that in those 8 minutes you could relive your life again, like all 100 years, and you wouldn't even know it. And the crazy thing is, the theory goes is that we could already be in that moment. We could already have lived our lives, died, and now we're in the 8 minutes of the life flashing before your eyes, and you wouldn't even know it. There'd be no way to know. So that's the we're already unalived theory. Is that we could already be alive and not even know it, you know? I know it wigs me out too, Ivana. But it is a theory. And unfortunately, it, you know, like a loop. Yeah. So basically, you get to live like your whole life twice. Well, now there's that to think about. Yeah, freaks me out too. And who knows, you know? But then I've also heard the theory of like when you unalive, you get to watch your whole life again or whatever. I don't know. Like, who knows? Who knows? The only thing we have to go off of is near-death experiences. You know, people who, you know, unalived for 20 minutes and then came back, you know? I mean, like... Who knows, man? Who knows? Welp and ope are such a Midwest thing to say. Hopefully the chips isn't bothering anybody. I'm feeling snacky and I just wanted some chips and salsa. I don't always eat during my streams, but when I do, I try to make very few mouth noises. There's actually an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, called Inner Light, where Captain Picard is put into an unconscious state by a probe. He lives a man of a man from a world lasting decades, but only 25 minutes. That's crazy. Lives the life of a man. That's crazy. There's a true story about that too, about someone who got knocked out on a football field and lived a whole life, had a wedding, had a kid, you know, and then woke up on the football field and they're like, where's my daughter? And they're like, you don't have a daughter, you know. You guys ever watch those Glitch in the Matrix videos? Those are crazy. All right, I'm gonna chill out on the chips. Right. Oh yeah, the movie Inception. I loved that movie. Yep, dream within a dream. Being conscious while in a dream. What's funny is does anybody else have a reoccurring dream? What kind of chips was I eating? Chili garlic tortilla chips. It'd have to be near death stress can let's see. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I have this dream about a house. The house is always a little different. Oh, you have nightmares? The house is always a little different. And I'm always a little lost in this house, but it's also a little familiar. And there's always new rooms that I'm uncovering. Yeah. You know, I didn't even know it, but I had anxiety when I was a kid. I had no idea, you know. Several reoccurring dreams in one nightmare. They say that dreams, there's scientists that are theorizing that dreams, they're finally like actually looking into it, that when you dream, you could sometimes possibly be going into another multiverse, you know, like have you guys ever seen the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once? You guys gotta fucking watch that movie if you haven't. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I believe it too, Ray. Also too, they say that people who play video games have a big chance of being able to lucid dream, being able to control their dreams. And I know I control my fucking dreams sometimes. Owen, my son, my stepson, said that he can just change his dream mid-dream. He said that and I believe him, he said that if he's having a nightmare, he just shuts off the nightmare. Shuts it off mid-dream, not even scared. Oh, can't get up there that way in this one. I want to invent a dream recorder literally seeing through your minds. I think someone's actually already working on that. Temperature's negative 21. Oh man. All right. Let's see, we're about an hour and 58 minutes into the stream right now. I'm probably gonna get out of here pretty soon. It's been very, very slow this evening, so I'm thinking I just need to put this day behind me and go to bed soon. Hasn't been a bad day, but been pretty darn slow. I do appreciate Chris Frederick and who else was that earlier? Who was that earlier? And let's see here. I forget who else it was who sent a super chat earlier. And then Ivana with the big ol' dono yesterday, completing the star party. Definitely appreciate it, you guys, like a lot. Sometimes slow days are kind of hard on my psyche a little bit, so I just, you know, go to bed and try again in the morning. But I think I've been missing hey Chris Snap, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, dude. Going back to lurking, hey, I appreciate the hell out of it. Thank you so much.
Well, before you go, and I'll talk to you later going back to lurking.
Enjoy your lurking, brother. Thanks for the 1,000 stars, dude. Appreciate that. Later, Super C. Take care, buddy. Thank you again. That's super awesome of you. Damn! I think after the 3 more robots, I think I'm gonna get a really good night's sleep tonight. Wake up in the morning, get live tomorrow in the morning. I think I'm gonna play some Oblivion tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about how the views are. I'm not gonna worry about, you know, anything. I'm just gonna come on in the morning and have some fun. Mornings are usually pretty slow, especially if I play Oblivion, but they're even slow if I play Retro sometimes. Mornings are just slow in general. Thank you so much, Chris.
Broccoli, just
That really
give it
does
up.
super
It's
help
all
that
over.
it's not as slow of a day. Hey Petra, welcome in, man. You make that sound easy? What's that? Getting over a rough day? What? Oh, 3 more bosses? It is. This game is I mean, I don't mean to sound like a turd or like a, you know, like a, I never want to sound like a know-it-all or, you know, someone who, you know, thinks he's better than he is, but I mean, ADD, I believe you could be a motivational speaker for real. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, dude, I've been playing this game for a very long time. This game is, I know this game is tough, but this game is easy for me just because it's the muscle memory. Like even playing a different version of this on Sega, and I know I've rewound a few times. There have definitely been things that have caught me off guard with this version versus, you know, like the Nintendo versions. This version is definitely tougher, but still, like, no, I know I can get through the levels and defeat the bosses for sure. I appreciate it, Ray. I think I have a lot to figure out before I could do any kind of motivational speaking, but I tell you what, I do have an idea on how to do a video. I think I'm going to make, so you know how I tell my stories when I'm live? I tell my stories about how I rented Double Dragon 2, how I obtained Mega Man 1, you know, how I obtained, or how I rented Mega Man 1, obtained Mega Man 2. So I'm thinking about doing a series of videos, and these videos may come out very sporadically. Like, I don't know, I won't be able to have a schedule yet on how these videos are made and when they come out, but I'm going to start making videos where, you know, I start in front of the camera, and this is nothing new. This has all been done before. I'm not going to be able to video edit, but what I do have is OBS, you know, so I have like the ability to switch between, you know, different screens, or switch back to screens, or move to this screen or whatever, you know. So what I'm thinking is like I could start on like a screen like this, and then I could, you know, straight up go to like, you know, hold on just a second, just bear with me, okay? I know it's a black screen right now, bear with me, okay? There's a point to this. So like I could go to like this screen right here, you know, and basically, you know, I could, you know, start like this and be like, hey everybody, today I'm going to tell a story about how I rented, you know, Double Dragon 1 all the time, blah blah blah, you know, and then I'll start talking about Double Dragon 1, and then I'd switch to a little jam place, you know, like I'd have a video of somewhere along the lines here soon. I need to play some Double Dragon 1 and record like several little scenes of it, and you know, I could set up almost like the way I'm thinking about doing it, since I don't really know how to video edit, is I'm thinking about doing it storyboard style, to where I move from, you know, scene to scene.
Broccoli, just
so
give
I'm
it
gonna
up.
try
It's
it.
all over.
And I'm gonna try to make a video just talking about, you know, make little videos talking about my experiences. I don't 100% know like when the first one's gonna come out, but the first one is gonna be a Double Dragon video. And then I'll think of other videos, Mega Man 2, other stories I've told, maybe how I started streaming, and just put gameplay in front of that, you know. So, you know, like I could start off on a screen that's just me talking, and then show the cover of Double Dragon, show a little gameplay of Double Dragon, show the box art of Double Dragon, maybe show a picture of the video store that, you know, maybe show a picture of Blockbuster Video or whatever. I don't know. So, and I know this is nothing new, this is nothing original. It's just gonna be my take and my way to do things, I guess, you know. But nothing new. Tons of creators have done videos like this. I'm just gonna tell my stories. That's all. I know I'm not doing anything original, but like with that, but it'll still be fun. I think there are enough people who will, you know, care about it, and maybe it'll help some people get to know me, you know. So who knows? Talk about, you know, like time, maybe show gameplay of Mega Man X and, you know, freaking and X-Men 2, and talk about the time I got both of those from KB Toys and stuff. And so yeah, who knows? That's something I was thinking about today. I was talking to Corinne about that at dinner today. I'm talking with Corinne. Classic. Big thanks again to Chris Knapp for the 1K stars. This part is much, much, much easier on the Sega. You have way more chances to get through that. I think I'm going to start doing my shows from 11 to 1:30. I really do need to start getting my ass in gear and being on here for the mornings. And if I go to bed past 1:30, I'm not on here. Unless, like, stars and super chats are going crazy. If stars and super chats are going crazy, then, you know, probably better to skip the morning show and keep going. Oh, damn, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I have 6 lives, okay. I need way more health for this fight. Sometimes it's better just to take a life loss with Mega Man rather than use a, My Retro Life does such a good job with it, and that's where I actually got the inspiration today to tell my stories, was I was watching My Retro Life's new videos and totally got inspired by it to do my own little takes. They won't be near as elaborate, near as beautiful, you know. Maybe they'll be 3 minutes long, not 20 like his, you know. But that's where I got the inspiration today. I was watching the let's see, what My Retro Life video was I watching? Bad games we rented. Games rented at Blockbuster with Dad. So he was talking about like Superman 64 and like other bad games that he had rented. Here, I just shared it to the Discord just in case you haven't watched it. Since he is the inspiration for my newest set of videos coming out, I might as well plug him and share his video for you guys to watch if you want to go see it. All right, got one more guy left, and then which Mega Man was the hardest for me? That's a good question. Mega Man 6 is probably the hardest Mega Man for me on regular Nintendo. And then I would say any of the X's except for maybe 1. X1 for me is, I got that one down. X4 is not easy, but like the bosses, once you know the boss order, like it is. And Quickman's not particularly popular with the ladies. That's funny. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the X games. What's the best X-Men movie? Man, these are good questions you guys got tonight. Let's see here. Danny Miller, welcome in. You're funny. I think honestly I would probably have to go with, out of the original movies, like let's just say the original X-Men trilogy. I really like X2. X2 I thought was so good. X2 was amazing. What about everybody else? What was your favorite X-Men movie? It could be any of them. The First Class movies were super impressive. You know, the newer ones, but they totally had terrible continuity from what I was told, from what I've been hearing. Like people are mad that they kind of messed up the timeline, I guess. Yeah, X2 was amazing. So good. Like that scene where Wolverine's running through the apocalypse. Yeah, that one is really good, man. That one is really good. Like the one where Quicksilver's like runs in and saves all those people from the building that's about to explode. Like that was pretty amazing, where he's like puts on his headphones and yeah. Was that Days of Future Past? Yeah, they did a really good job with that movie. Yeah, I really liked seeing Psylocke too. That was really neat. They had so many X-Men in that movie. Yeah, that was a good one too. That's way up there. And they couldn't have picked a better person to play young Xavier to be awesome, to be honest with you. They did a really good job with that. Oh. You know, the X-Men movie where they fought against Phoenix, like, entertainment-wise, it's a great movie. But to a comic book nerd about the X-Men, or to a canon storyline, like they never unalived Professor Xavier like that, and they never unalived Cyclops like that. Like Phoenix knew not to hurt them, no matter how powerful she got. She still never hurt them, you know. But from a entertainment standpoint, for sure, they're great movies, Jody. I liked it too. You know, it was sad that, you know, Jean passed at the end or whatever due to Wolverine. If you haven't seen it yet, that's your fault. It's years old, whatever. You know, sorry for the 20-year late spoiler. No, but they're good movies. Let's see. You didn't bother after Apocalypse. Yeah, they're good movies, Jody. Just not good comic book representations. But that was also during a time where they didn't care. Like, people who were making the X-Men movies didn't really care about what the fans actually thought, and if they didn't like something, they would just change it. And now we were very spoiled with the Avengers movies. I mean, like, and I think some of those Sony movies were so good, like the Spider-Man movie. You know, the Spider-Man movie was really good.
Spider-Man 2 was the best of those movies. But I also felt like we've had some newer non-X-Men movies, you know, like Wolverine's last movie. That was really good. And then it was cool to see, you know, like what they, like, oh man, could you imagine how much better the X-Men Origins movie would have been if like Ryan Reynolds was actually allowed to play his Deadpool? Like that Deadpool was terrible, where he had like the big long Baraka claws, and you know he could teleport, and his mouth was like sewn shut. Like that was just ridiculous. Oh my gosh, just awful, just terrible. Like why would they do that? Who knows why they did that? That was the worst. That was the worst, man. That was awful. Yeah. I thought the actor who played Sabretooth did a good job as Sabretooth. You know, it was believable. Was it the same actor that played Sabretooth in the X-Men original X-Men movies? And then they did Gambit dirty in that movie, and it was cool to see the Blob. You know, yeah, those movies were really cool. You know, it was cool to see. What was that? Wasn't that X-Force technically, I guess? NBA Jam, the playing games in the backyard with friends days, yes. Loved NBA Jam. I'm a big fan of Strawberry Jam too. Just kidding. Yeah, NBA Jam was fun. That was a different day in gaming, you know, for real. Like, that was the days when games just didn't take themselves too seriously, but they did it at the same time, you know? We lived through the golden age of gaming. The Bit Wars was something to live through. You know, like the Bit Wars was, I feel like, for our generation as big as like the rise of rock and roll with the last generation, you know? Like I you know, whether you agree with me or not, I'm on every night. Leslie, you're welcome. I'm on every single night. Every night, every day. This is what I do full time for the last 6 years. I've been streaming for 8 years. I have a small but faithful, amazing audience that's been supporting like crazy. And no, that's so true. There were so many games back in the day that you didn't even have to like the sport to like the game, you know? Like NFL Blitz and NHL Hits and even the NHL 2K games, and you know, like, you know, Tiger Woods Golf. I love Tiger Woods Golf. Tiger Woods Golf got me into actually liking real golf. Blades of Steel, you know, Baseball Stars. I've always loved baseball though, but Baseball Stars, and what else was there? Legends of the Diamond. And I wonder what happened to the NFL Blitz games. Jody, they still, so Midway made those games, and Midway is no longer in business. Midway, it was who made Mortal Kombat as well. The NFL Blitz was the NFL Blitz made all the people who made that also made Contra. You know, Mortal Kombat, not Contra. That's Konami. Anyway, hey Andy. I'm getting ready to end, but I'm just talking. Just sitting here talking. I am going to bed. It's the end of the night for sure. Blades of Steel? Nah, I got balls of steel. Yeah, so Jody, basically in the early 2000s, whenever EA purchased, whenever a lot of Electronic Arts purchased the rights to the NFL, that basically kind of kicked everybody out of the football making game, because before like 2001, anybody could take NFL stats and make games, and then but even still, no one could make football games as good as Madden. So Madden really wasn't worried about it, I guess, because there was NFL Blitz games, but no one ever bought those games like they bought Madden. And what Electronic Arts did is they got really worried or pissed or something, or threatened by Sega, because Sega made the NFL 2K series. So the NFL 2K series was the only, they made an NFL 2K and then 2K2, and they made those on Dreamcast, and they sold it for like $20. Like those games came out at $20, and Madden was $50, and Madden and NFL 2K sold the hell out of over Madden. I have a copy of Madden 5 somewhere. Used to use it as a coaster. Funny as it is, I actually have every Madden for the PSP, which is funny. But anyway, even the one that came with, there was a Madden PSP, and you can only get like Madden 2003 in the little slip in the Vita, the PSP UMD. Anyway, so NFL 2K, this $20 game on Dreamcast, outsold Madden. And I guess Madden got really mad and stuff by that, and they ended up buying the rights, allegedly buying the rights to NFL in all stats. They copyrighted like everything NFL, so no one else could use like live stats and stuff like that. It was maddening. That's funny. So yeah, basically, oh my gosh, you just scared the shit out of me. Basically, Electronic Arts put a big monopoly on everything NFL stats, and so basically no one wanted to play a game that didn't have, correct stats, whatever. That really affected every company making games for making football games. Because even though the NFL Blitz games were fun, people still wanted to play, obviously, as like their favorite players and whatnot. And I've never played a lot of NBA games, honestly. I played NBA Jam, that's about it. Yeah. Let's see here. We had a lot of reactions tonight, which is really awesome. A lot of shares, thanks for that. Well, 5 shares, not many shares. I guess I need to put like a banner going at the bottom of the screen to remember to share. Anyway, let's see here. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start going to bed. This was an awesome talk, though, and if you want more conversations like this, make sure to follow my page. If you want to know my other socials, go to oldguyadd.com, and most definitely search out my other socials. Check out the website. Go to the people I met section. Go to the my collection section. Ditto in the chat here on YouTube. Made my website, and it's amazing. It's oldguyadd.com. Just take oldguyadd and put a .com after it. So check out the website. Check out the guest book, check out all the sections. It's really fun. There's a lot of clips on there. So have a good one, everybody, on YouTube. Have a good one, everybody, on Facebook. I will see everybody later. Chris Frederick, thanks for the overtime. You're welcome, Chris. That was really fun. Goodbye, Leslie. Take care, Ray. Take care, Chris. Anybody else watching who I can't see, take care on YouTube.